try to remember what we believed when we first got in the pageants, all right? If you're a winner, all of these doors are going to open for you that were closed before. And we're going to meet people, baby, society people who can introduce us to a kind of lifestyle that most people dream of.
I don't care about that.
Everybody cares about that, Jessie. Some of us are just a little more honest about admitting it. If Ross wants somebody to play wife and mother for him, then he's just going to have to put an ad in the classified columns.
Oh, Calla, I'm sorry you're so upset.
I'm not upset. I just don't ever want to be dependent on Ross or any man ever again. That's all.
How long have you known about this?
About 2 weeks.
And in all that time, you never said a word?
I couldn't.
Knowing all that I've been through, knowing what's happened to Dinah.
This doesn't have anything to do with Dinah's being kidnapped. Do you think I would withhold that information for a second if I thought it might hurt her?
And why the hell did you?
Because I knew that if I told you that she was your daughter, that I'd lose you forever. And I couldn't bear that because I love you so much, Ross. Don't you understand that? They told me it was over. But I think it's come back for me, and I don't think I'm going to make it this time.
Cal, what was the diagnosis?
Oh, Lil, I just don't have the strength to fight it anymore. I thought I had a whole new life.
Calla, please tell me what the illness was.
You promise you won't tell Jessie? You promise?
I promise.
It happened a few years after she was born.
What happened?
Gordon infected me with syphilis.
Lillian! Oh, Lillian!
Oh, Jessie, look how you have grown. That's about to leave. Jackson and Mindy are downstairs, so we ought to go downstairs and say goodbye to them right now, okay?
I can't see company half-dressed like this. Oh, and Lillian, will you do us a favor and do something about your hair? Ross, I hope you're not trying to use my daughter to get closer to me.
All's fair.
Because it's not going to work. Jessie and I are not going to invite you to come out and play house with us.
I'm sorry to hear that. But then again, you did invite me to dinner, and that's a start.
Touché. Jessie, use your head, darling. You have got to stay away from the controversial stuff. Now, you have to embrace a safe subject, darling. That way you won't risk getting the judge's backs up like that.
But I meant what I said about South Africa and the apartheid.
fooling around with staff.
You shouldn't become too familiar with the servants. They forget their place.
Well, I'm not a snob. I like everybody, especially Jessie.
Don't like her too much, all right?
Now, Calla, you're not still concerned about her coming to the party, are you?
I'm very sorry. I'm afraid she wasn't invited.
Well, that's okay, because I invited her myself personally.
You know, just because we're calling you a Spaulding now doesn't mean that you can undermine my authority with my daughter.
I'm not complaining, Lily. It's just that a party isn't as entertaining with all women, that's all. Plus the fact I've decided that it's time my baby started socializing with the opposite sex.
Oh, really, Mama?
Mm-hmm. But not just anybody, sweetheart. Someone special, someone worthy of you.
Mother.
It's true. All the same, I'd rather save this for my sister. She's gonna like it.
You're dieting, good girl. You know the beauty of fresh vegetables that you can eat as much as you want. It won't hurt you.
It's inedible.
Nothing's that bad.
Maybe you're right. Why don't we give you a big mouthful for Mr. Marlar?
Mm-hmm.
It's great, isn't it?
Excuse me, this is terrible. It is unedible.